we are set at around 2 weeks in, traveling across Afghanistan. By now, I had progressed to the heart of the country, which is notoriously dry and secluded. My plan was to keep moving west towards the Iranian border, but along the way, I wanted to attempt to find the iconic 1,000-year-old minaret that I'd heard was located somewhere deep in a remote valley in this region. My bicycle was slowly but surely falling apart, and the barren, mountainous terrain didn't make it any easier. The winter season was just starting to settle in, and coupled with a 3,000 meter altitude, it was self-evident that I was looking at some of the coldest nights I'd experienced during the past 4 months.
Yeah. I just unpacked my tent. No, packed my tent, sorry. It's another chilly morning. Just trying to move my body a little bit, get warm. My toes are freezing. My fingertips are freezing. I think it's gonna be a no breakfast type of morning until the sun comes up. Then I'll start eating whatever the fuck I have left. Because it's too cold to be out here, man. Do nothing. I need to move. It wasn't even that cold. It was cold enough. Like, it was cold enough that it would keep me awake, but it wasn't that cold to the point where it kept me shivering all night. So that's good. I was supposed to get going quite a long time ago. This is the problem, guys. And I wish I knew how to fix this. So I'm pedaling right now. And then I stop pedaling. And this just goes up. It shouldn't be like that. Why does it do that? So, I took off the wheel. Could it be that the bearings are gone here? Is it supposed to spin more?
Despite having traveled quite a lot by bicycle over the past few years, funnily enough, my knowledge when it comes to repairing one is practically non-existent. Luckily, when I assembled the wheel back on, the bike seemed to be working again, so I guess it was just a false alarm.
I'm just afraid that my derailleur will do another backflip. I don't want that to happen. Assalamu alaikum. Is this road Lal? Lal. Okay. Tashakkur. I speak English. I'm just kind of naming the first town on the way. I passed, it's like a small junction. I'd like to check my map. But I can't really charge my phone, it's too cold, it doesn't work. This kind of sucks. So, yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Salam.
I purposely camped out at the bottom of a mountain pass the evening prior, knowing that it would most likely be very difficult to find a place to sleep the further up I went, not to mention the temperature that kept decreasing. The road was very tough and incredibly steep, but the higher up I climbed, naturally, the better the views became.
Fucking Taliban. I'm surprised how little I've been stopped in this trip, man. I was expecting to be like stopped at least every day through checkpoints and getting taken into their office to be asked a bunch of questions, and no, it hasn't happened, man. Pretty chill. It's been really chill. I've been stopped a few times, but now it's been a while. I wonder what this place looks like in the summer. Probably all green and beautiful. A lot of colors. Now it's very dry. Not much growing. Oh wow! Thank you so much. Wow. Oh. This is from World Food Program.
Do you want Afghani bread?
Okay. I'll take whatever. Thank you so much for this. I'm very, very grateful.
Thank you.
So you started driving this morning?
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah. And you expect to get there in the evening in Kabul?
Evening, inshallah.
Yeah.
I will go to Bandi Amir, Bamiyan.
Oh yeah. I was there yesterday in Bandi Amir. Yesterday and the day before. It's beautiful.
Very beautiful. She's my mother,
Okay.
and another one is my father.
I can take all. I don't need all of this.
No.
Are you sure? Okay, you're sorting me out now. Wow. Abdul, thank you so much. I'm sorry for all the dust.
Oh, it's okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. If you need anything, take my number.
Okay,
In
but
Ghur, I can help you anything.
okay, my phone is out of battery. Do you have something to write on? Abdul Wadi sorted me right out with 6 apples, 3 breads, some biscuits, water. Holy fuck! How is that for a view? Thumbs up, Afghanistan. Thumbs up. 3,400 meters above sea level. Assalamu alaikum. Woo! This is so fun. This country is beautiful, man. I've had such a good time so far. Oh, that was deep. Assalamu alaikum. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. This is sick. Nice. I'm gonna take out everything that I was just given. 2 water bottles, a shitload of apples, an abundance of bread, and last but not least, fortified biscuits coming from the World Food Program. I think I got 5 of them. Bread, water, fucking everything. Apples grown from his own garden. Oh.
Assalamu alaikum. You okay? You need me to help? It's okay? I go or here? Okay. I just had to stop here because the view is so incredibly beautiful. I think I could just stay here all day and just watch this. That's how nice it is. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. This is stunning. This is fantastic. There's one thing about not being in a rush at all, is that you can do stuff like this. It took me a while, you know, when I first got the bicycle, I was trying to push really hard every single day. Because firstly, I wanted to make ground. And secondly, I feel like once I have a bicycle, I may as well utilize it as hard as possible, but that's not really how you should do it. Now I have a bike, I am, at this very moment, totally independent. Although I don't know how long that's going to take before that changes. It's not like I'm in a rush to get to the fucking border of Iran. So, yeah, I can take my time to do this. That's one thing I find myself do a lot is once I have a bicycle, I just ride, want to make ground, but kind of forget to enjoy the moment and the beauty around you. Well, I think I'm able to do it now. There's a guy too. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. I don't know where this guy came from. I thought I was completely alone out here. No. Herat. Iran. Herat, Iran. No Kabul. Bicycle, yeah. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Will it last, guys? Will this shit last? It's only like 600 more kilometers to Herat on this type of road. Wish me luck. I hate the sound of my brakes. It's not good to listen to that shit. It's probably gonna reduce my hearing too. Hey! You have food? Oh, here. I don't know. Fruit.
Biscuit,
Biscuit, okay.
cake,
I come.
10 money.
10 money. Okay, I take 2. Yeah. You know, there were so many people there, so I had to ask him, like, dude, do you have a restaurant? I just asked for food. Didn't have. Bought 2 packs of biscuits and some water. That will keep me going. Don't feel too good right now. I have a bad throat and some fever, I think, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm on the edge of going to a house to ask them, hey, can I spend the night there? But I'm also on the edge of just fucking sleeping in my tent because the way I feel right now, I don't really want to socialize. And I don't really want to go into someone's house and take off my shoes and bombard the place with incredibly bad body odor. Because I am starting to smell like shit again. Which is good, that means I've been through shit, but if I want to sleep somewhere warm, yeah, I don't know. I got a sore throat, maybe it's a little bit swollen, like my body's aching, got a little bit of fever. It's not bad, it's getting worse. That's the problem. So spending a night inside, that would probably be the best idea. Just riding, and I got a flat tire. Like it just like fucking came out like incredibly quick. Shit. I didn't want that right now. Tube is ripped 2 places. So I may as well throw this out. Luckily I got a spare. Let's see if that one works. As you can see, the sun is going behind the mountains. I need to fucking find a place to spend the night. Preferably somewhere warm. And I don't have a spare tire anymore. It literally bursted on both sides. The last one. Maybe it's because the tire that I have on this fucking bike is horrible. Salam alaikum. Is it possible to sleep somewhere here?
Shimaki,
I don't speak Farsi.
John is dear Bakai. Shimaki,
From Norway.
English se paina mevte. It's not Parsi.
Farsi, yeah, me no Farsi.
Ah,
Yeah.
kuja meri.
Lal Herat,
Ah,
Iran.
Iran.
Yeah.
Mali kuja.
meri?
Iran. Is it possible to sleep somewhere here or?
Majid on.
موجود برا يا خمسة ترى.
Majid?
Ah,
Sleep Majid?
ah,
Okay.
ah,
I can go Majid?
ah.
Okay.
Karar partu. Garmaz. Farshasta.
Okay.
Ah.
مالك کجا میری شاو شده.
Sar şuda.
مالی خود پرتو.
Okay, so I can go here,
Ah.
sleep,
Ah,
and then tomorrow
Ah.
go.
ah.
Okay. Okay.
Ya baskeli ince de teşkilatına bana.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Ya da
Bicycle Central.
ya خارج में از خارج में
Tajikistan.
از تاجیکستان آمده.
Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan,
हाँ,
Kazakhstan,
हाँ, قزاقستان.
Kazakhstan, China.
हाँ,
Majid, good.
हाँ,
Okay. Thank you so much. Teşekkür.
हाँ, teşekkür.
Teşekkür. Guys, I've just been put inside a mosque and I'm whipping out my brand new fresh Mongolian wool socks. For this very moment, I took off my absolutely horrendous smelling socks. I don't even know why I still wear them. I probably still smell incredible. He probably noticed it, but what can you say? He's super nice. He just asked me, hey, do you want some tea? And I said, hey, man, fuck yeah, mate. I also just had my first conversation with a woman here in Afghanistan. Yeah, taking step by step. At some point, I'll find a wife. Assalamu alaikum.
سلام علیکم. الله خوب هستی بخیر سلامت باشی بخیر باشی.
My friend who brought me to the mosque just gave me this bread and eggs. I'm so happy. Teşekkür. How are you? You speak English? Oh, okay. You eat with this?
हाँ,
Okay.
بخور قد قوسق میکنی قد دست خود میکنی. اگر بخور هر
Okay.
چیز می ها ها.
So I just woke up. That's the toilet right there. I'm really happy I spent the night inside a mosque. Because it is really, really cold this morning. I didn't sleep that well. I feel okay, my throat's a bit fucked, but I was just like people coming and going all the time, you know, turning on the lights and then talking literally 1 meter next to you for hours. That being said, I think I would still prefer to be inside than in my tent. I want to go, but
Nobody knows who's got the key, including myself. Yeah, so I'm just fucking waiting here until someone shows up. The sun is out at least, so that's good. Some very friendly bloke came up to me, asked me if I wanted breakfast. Yeah, traditional breakfast here. Bread, tea. Thumbs up. This bread was like, started from here and ended here, was massive. And I just almost devoured the whole thing. I kind of feel bad now, because I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I'm fucking starving, man. I'm going.
ها برو خدا حافظت.
تشکر
تشکر پیش رید خوبی.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Fine thing.
Goodbye.
Welcome to Dahani Gardanak.
Dahani Gardanak. Okay, teşekkür. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
پنچرگیری کردی؟
Good.
این پنچر شد.
No, good.
برو برو.
Wow, I'm so incredibly lucky to have spent the night inside somewhere. Wow. Now look at this amazing landscape, man. The road isn't even too bad either. Seen a walking bush before? I haven't. I cannot believe my eyes. I found a restaurant.
This is some real breakfast. 4 eggs, tomatoes, bread, sprayed with some salt.
Over the past few days, my diet had consisted mostly of bread and biscuits, which probably justified my fatigue. The lack of good sleep was definitely a factor that played a huge role in it, and for that I blame the cold nights I definitely wasn't prepared for. After getting a proper meal, however, I was immediately rejuvenated and I could feel my energy levels starting to rise again.
There's another walk-in bush. It's actually people's firewood.
The evening arrived fast, and in an attempt to find another good meal, I was brought into a restaurant where the owner also invited me to sleep on the floor. The following day, I got back on a bike once again, and in typical fashion, continued cycling west. I was nearing the capital of the province, Firuzko, and entertained the idea of finding a cheap hotel whenever I arrived to settle down and catch up on my sleeplessness. My bike continued giving me trouble as well, and I was grateful to be near a city, knowing I most likely would be able to find someone with a bit more mechanical knowledge than myself.
My bike is making so many fucking sounds, man. I'm starting to fear for my life. Or should I say the bike's life. I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of a maintenance now. I don't even know what these sounds are.
I found this restaurant here.
Beautiful restaurant in this little tent shack thing. Beautiful view of the river I've been following for the past few days. This is the kitchen. Hey, is it mine? Okay, thank you. And we got a nice little
Falafel roll, which they just call sandwich here.
that is good. I found this. It's kind of like half of a construction room with some mattresses, but I'll take it. I'll take it. 500. Like same as I paid in Mazar Sharif, like 500, 7 euros, 7.5 euros maybe. It's bigger than the last one. I mean, you can fit a bunch of people in here. fucking be a great price. Yeah, this is room tour, toilet edition. There's a door right here. Oh, even a mirror. Fuck, I'm dirty. I'm so dirty. Yeah, toilet. That stuff to wash your ass. What more can you want?
Before taking my bike to a mechanic, I had a quick look beforehand to get an idea of what was actually wrong. Firstly, it seemed like the bearings or the axle on the rear wheel was completely broken. Secondly, which I already knew, the bottom bracket needed to be replaced, but I actually already tried to get that done a few days prior, but was told that the replacement part was only available in Kabul. I asked a kid working at the hotel if there were any bike shops nearby, and he ended up walking me a couple blocks down the road, where, surprisingly enough, there was a mechanic who spoke perfect English.
I fixed very well because I have a lot of I changed the part of this and this.
Okay.
I fixed very well and I washed this.
Because I was in Yakawalang, you know?
I know that.
Yakawalang, different city, and they told me you can only find this part in Kabul, nowhere else.
I have.
But you have okay.
Yeah, I have. Because I have a lot of things. Look.
You have a lot of things. No problem, no problem. I come back tomorrow.
Come on.
Yeah.
No problem. Go.
Thank you.
And nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Since my hotel didn't have a shower, after making a deal with a bike mechanic, I headed to a nearby shop that was basically selling warm 10-minute showers for 50 cents, which, considering how much dirt my body had accumulated over the past week, it felt like an absolute bargain.
So my bike should be fixed now. I just came to pick it up and it was done. I didn't expect him to finish it that quick. But yeah, we got a new, first of all, it's completely clean. It's like brand new bike basically. Fixed the axle, he fixed this shit, and I don't even honestly recognize my bike. The bike is brand new. That's cool.
I decided to book my room for another night, partly because it just felt good not to be constantly on the move for once. Being in a city, food was easy to find, and after all the cycling I'd been doing, my body was completely exhausted. Finally being able to charge my phone, I took another look at the map and realized I was getting surprisingly close to the minaret of Jam. Since the roads out there were barely even marked, it was hard to tell exactly how far away I still was, but I figured it would take at least another 2 days to reach it. So with that in mind, the next morning I packed up my things and continued pedaling towards the ancient minaret, hidden deep within one of the most remote valleys in Afghanistan.
Are you okay?
Stop.
You okay?
Oh, I am cold.
You're cold? Okay.
Dear, my dear, the people of Afghanistan
Yes.
have different people. You but and it is style.
Yeah.
Style because you cold, and I am an engineer. I have a project and district Al-Layar.
before.
Okay.
Before?
You have a project somewhere here. Okay.
Before the Al-Layor district.
Okay.
دیگه چیکو لباس بپوش.
Oh, you make clothes. Okay, okay.
لباس of افغانی کلوت.
Okay.
افغانی کلوت. خداحافظ.
What's your name?
My name is Rashid.
Rashid. My name is Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Norway.
Norway.
Yeah. You speak good English.
You speak. I'm an engineer and university.
Okay. University where?
University Kabul.
Kabul. Okay. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum.
Seriously, did any of you guys know that Afghanistan looked like this? When you think of Afghanistan, what do you think of? Desert? Dry climate? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fucking dry out here, but there's a lot of mountains too. Yes, good. Good, good. Woohoo! This would be like an alright place, I think, to spend the night. Wow, yeah. Fuck. See that building over there? Looks totally abandoned. Huh?
America کشور. America.
Oh, no, no. Norway.
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 Norway, yeah.
Yeah.
Europa. Goodbye. Just had the Taliban on my tail for a little bit. They're friendly though. They were just curious. I was standing on top of one of the hills because I just wanted to enjoy the view for a bit. These guys walked up. I didn't know there was Taliban at first. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they're just fucking people at the end of the day. I think most of the Afghan people here, they don't really have anything against the US, or at least the people. I think they don't like the government. I think that's what I heard from some of the people I've asked here. But again, it's fucking good that I'm not from the US. It's just like, they would hate a country, it would be the US. Because they were here a lot, you know, fucking causing havoc. Just like they do in many countries. Wow, you can see now the soil's kind of changed to a more like brown, almost red color. That combined with the little grass that's left in the ice and the goats, donkeys, looks pretty cool, man. Alaikum salam. Salam alaikum.
کجا میری؟
من ارجام هرات.
ایراد میری؟
Yeah.
با باسکیل؟
Yes.
خسته نمیشی؟
No problem. Good.
ورزشی؟
No, no, no. Yach, no.
یخ نمیزنه.
No yach.
آقا جوری بخیری؟
Yeah, yeah, good, good. Okay. Photo? Okay, let's do it.
بیا مام.
Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Salam.
As I was making my way up to the top of yet another mountain pass, I spotted an abandoned shack further up in the hills. With the sun already setting, I made the decision to check it out and potentially spend the night there.
I don't know the state of it yet, but it looks relatively new. Not completely finished, I think. I just hope I'll be alone. But even if there are people there, I'm just gonna ask if I can spend the night, but I would prefer to be alone. Yeah, I'm only 20 kilometers away. No, I'm 18 kilometers away from the minaret. And it should be mostly downhill. I got maybe 100 or 200 meters of climb, and then it's just gonna be mostly downhill. Get back to the Hari River, see the minaret. Yeah, it's gonna be sick, man. It's gonna be fucking beautiful. I'm looking forward to it. I just woke up, and man, I must have had the best night of sleep in multiple months. It was warm, quiet, and usually I've been moving from, side to side every time, like multiple times during the night. This night I just laid straight the whole time. All right, goodbye. It's a quick Taliban checkpoint. Made it to the top of the pass. It was really easy, actually. Maybe even just 100 meters. They informed me that I had to turn left at the bottom here. So that's cool. That's interesting. My hands are pretty cold. But apart from that, life is good. Wow, it's crazy to be out here, man. It's so beautiful now. I basically slept like a kilometer away from the Taliban checkpoint. That's pretty interesting. So they told me to turn left. I'm gonna have to double check my maps because I don't want to go down and then find out, oh shit, I gotta go back up. My map doesn't show that there's a split here. So I'll just go by their word. Salam. Crazy road. Whoa! Crazy. This road is crazy. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the valley. So I'm expecting that once I get down there, I will be able to get the first glimpse of the minaret. Don't even know which side it should be on. I believe it should be on the left. Let's find out. All right.
This is the Minaret of Jam, a 65-meter tower built nearly 1,000 years ago by the Ghurid dynasty, an empire that originated in the mountains surrounding where I was now standing. During the 12th and early 13th century, the Ghurids expanded across large parts of Central Asia, Iran and northern India, and many historians believe that this minaret was built to celebrate one of their major victories in India. Back then, this valley wasn't just home to a lonely tower in the middle of nowhere. Many believe it was once the site of a major city, possibly even the capital of the Ghurid Empire, filled with palaces, mosques, markets and schools. But after the Mongol invasions in the 13th century, the city vanished, leaving behind little more than ruins and the minaret itself, still standing in this isolated valley nearly 1,000 years later.
Sultan Ghaseddin.
Sultan Gas.
Sultan Ghaseddin.
Yeah.
3 meter. No.
Oh, okay.
3 meter, yes.
And then little
Problem.
soon.
Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 meter and root and water and
Water, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so my new friend is explaining that when there's a lot of water in the rivers, it's a problem for the root or the foundation of the minaret, because year by year it's moving a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, and right now it's leaning 3 meters to the side. So at 4 meters, it's gonna fall apparently. So that's gonna be sad.
Yeah, 16 years.
16 years from now, it's gone.
Oh, yes.
Oh, not good.
Oh.
The person who I was speaking to at the bottom, he mentioned the name of Sultan something. Now, I don't know how to say his last name, unfortunately, but he used to be one of the most powerful men in Central Asia at the time. Now, we're talking around the 12th century. And his name is actually written on the minaret itself. It's the only blue stuff that you can see there. And it's written in apparently Kufic script, which I've never heard of before, honestly. So I'm learning as I go here. Sultan and his brother Gori something, they used to come here in the summer and hang out, and then they would build this. Well, they wouldn't build this, but the reason the minaret was built was because they would celebrate the victory over Hindustan at the time, which is modern day India. So Genghis Khan came here, just like I mentioned when I was in Bamiyan. He also came here, created a lot of havoc, killed everybody, and took over. But just like the Buddhas, this minaret also survived. So the question is, did he want to destroy this minaret? Or did he not have the tools to? I think he had the tools to, but maybe he didn't want to put in the effort because, yeah, I don't know, man. This history is old. There's not too much information about it. And honestly, up until the point where I researched this minaret, I hadn't even heard of the Ghurid dynasty, so that's interesting.
Judging from this angle, you can clearly see just how much the tower is leaning, and the day it finally decides to fall will be a sad, historic day. I was initially going to stay until sunset to take some great photos, but I quickly realized that because of how tall the mountains around me were, the sun would just disappear. Instead, I grabbed my bike, and just when I was going to start pedaling, something happened that definitely wasn't supposed to.
I just bent my whole fucking gear shifter again. Oh my god. What the fuck? Looks like I ain't getting that far.
Hello. Good. Yeah. Yes.
It's literally, it snapped here. I literally got on like 1 second. It just like caught to the fucking rim, spokes. I can't believe it. Now the question is, what do I do?
If you think about it, this couldn't have happened in a worse location. I was in the middle of Afghanistan, and it honestly felt like I couldn't have been any further away from a replaceable Shimano rear derailleur, even if I tried. Had it not been for the hills and the slight downhill stretch following the river, I probably would have abandoned the bike altogether and just started walking. But even with that small advantage, it was still exhausting making progress without being able to pedal. One thought was tirelessly occupying my mind. How on earth was I going to make it to the next big city?